Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday morning to you. I hope that your morning is starting out good. My morning is starting out, it's after the holidays. So the holidays are finished and I feel like there's just like an explosion of life everywhere. Not really explosion, a lot of piles of stuff everywhere. So if you watched the videos the last few times, we went shopping and got all of our decor for, not all, got decor for the house. So I feel like I have to do that. I want to decorate. There's like stuff. If you look, there's pictures all over here. There is stuff all over the table. We put this in this weekend. So I want to fill that up, which, will mean emptying a shelf over there, putting stuff here, moving stuff from upstairs down here. But then also there's kitchen stuff. I was doing deep cleaning in each room and I still have to take my decor down from my kitchen. And then it's like, we have to get our decorations outside done because there's like a time frame for like HOA, you're supposed to have your Christmas decor down. No big deal, just have to do it. So all these things in my head, I'm like, okay, I've got this, and this to do. And I also have to pick up kids, and I also have to, lots of stuff, mom stuff, and school's in there too. And make food because we're at the end, well into the end in the beginning of the month and haven't gone shopping yet. And so there is just like, I just woke up and I'm like, oh my goodness, where do I even start today? Where do I even start with what I have to do? So I had to stop and I got a cup of coffee here and sat with the Lord and I was like, all right, how do I structure my day? What is it I do? Because there's an awful lot. And it's like you can get overwhelmed really easy. So what's going to be the best beneficial? So first I sat down and I filled my Bible for the weekend, which was good. And then I was like, all right, I feel like I need to re-pick up the areas of my home normally, like the kitchen like we do. And then like I've already done my bedroom, but my bedroom is a mess right now. So I feel like I need to kind of re-pick that bedroom up there, get my bathroom clean, and then start on a new project. I think I'm going to focus on this today. This is my goal to fill up. I don't think I'm going to do decor. No, I probably might get it out of the bag, sit on the table just to see it out of bags. But I'm like, there's so much to do. There's so much to do, and it's just, we'll spread it out through the week, give us something to film, give us something to do. I also have to do school in here too, so I need to make it practical and good. And so yesterday I didn't film it, but we went to the beach. So we got more shark teeth, and it was freezing. It was definitely a lot colder, but it was nice. The water was freezing, and but when the sun was out, it was beautiful. It was still like sunshine at the beach, and just go in and listen to those waves and just enjoy it. There's people all out in it swimming. I'm like, it's like the polar plunge, I feel like. But we went in for a little bit. I was in for I'd get in there and scoop as much as I could until like I was I got get rashy from the cold. And so then I'm like, okay, I gotta go out, stay up on the shore. I'll search on the store. So I did, and we found a bunch of teeth. We always do. We're kind of learning our zones of where we can find our shark teeth. So we got a bunch of pretty shells, and the waves were crazy crashing, and it was just a good day. It was a good day just to go and just like, it's like, I don't know, the ocean to me is like just peaceful, quiet, and just brings healing. It's like it like drowns out all the sounds, I guess, and so it just is nice and quiet. And I feel like it's quiet, even though there's people there loud, it's just quiet. Not loud, not necessarily kids, I say, but it's just quiet, beautiful, peaceful. I'll add clips. Maybe I'll add them at the end here of the video and you can hear them, because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So that was our day yesterday. That was it. And I'm like, that was enjoyable very much. So we got to pick up from the beach stuff. That's all sitting outside. Got to get washed, all the things of life to do on a normal Monday, even though it's Tuesday. So we're just going to keep moving, bring you along. Let's get motivated and get some stuff done. You ready? All right, let's go. Not a whole lot in the kitchen. It's just mostly our lunch boxes from the beach and just a few, projects and things. I've got my manatee on my shelf that needs to be glued, and batteries, and just random stuff that needs to be put away somewhere. I'll get there with that. And the dishes are just what we had last night for dinner. What I did last night for dinner, because we left to go to the beach and I didn't want to get in that temptation of going to eat because we've eaten out a lot. So I've got that. Remember that sweet Thai? I think it was Thai chicken. I got it from Sam's Club. It was a free sample day. I got it. I'm like, that's so good. So I got it thinking, oh, I'll eat this with cut it up and put it on stuff. It was already cooked. You just heat it basically. I only did it a few times. So I was like, yeah, that's not anything we are going to use with it. So what I ended up doing is put it in the slow cooker. And then we had some orange chicken sauce. It was Panda Express orange chicken. And you know how it is when you buy store stuff versus like having it in the restaurant. It's not as good. Usually it's more vinegary, but all I did was put the chicken in the slow cooker, turn it on low, and poured the jar of sauce on it. And then I had a little tiny package of I don't think they were ramen. They were like ramen noodles. They were some kind of Asian noodles. I can't remember what I bought them for. I think I bought them for my curry, and I never used them. So again, I'm using up fragments. That is our goal right now. I'm gonna have to go shopping because we ran out of basic stuff, but to really use up the things that are like random in our freezers and refrigerators. That's my goal for the new year, is to clean out a refrigerator or freezer, not so much refrigerator, freezer, and get that stuff out of there. So that was like one of those meals to like use up. It's like, oh, okay, there's random noodles, let's use that. And then the chicken and the sauce. And it was actually, everybody ate it. There's only one that didn't like the chicken texture, and that's okay. I'm like, but everybody else ate it. So that was good to use up that stuff. So I'm just gonna see if I can load the dishwasher with all this stuff and get it going, wipe down the kitchen. I haven't even done my deep cleaning my kitchen yet. That's not gonna be today. Still have my decor up. I will get to that. We will get to it eventually. Eventually we'll get to it. So that's going to be another day. And that's okay. It's like when you have tons of tasks to do, it's like, no, just what is it you can do today? So my focus is not taking down decor and deep cleaning my kitchen just yet. Maybe this week. We'll see how life goes. But for now, we'll just continue to keep wiping up, cleaning up. Is I've got all my stuff out, so it'll just sit on the counter, the table for now. At least it's out of the bags. I will decorate. It'll just come eventually. I'll probably just kind of clear so we can sit, probably move the plants. Maybe the stems will stick over here, but this is good. Just getting this part out, picking up the bags. It's a good thing. All right, out there I feel like it is picked up enough for like a good day. Like the kitchen, it definitely needs a deep clean there, but it's picked up. And then the living room is good. Dining room, it's gonna be sit on the table, but that's okay. We'll get to that, we'll get to it eventually. It's manageable, that's cute. Manageable chaos, but my room is definitely messy. We put all the food in here from the closet. So what I'm gonna do is, because the closet doesn't have shelves in it, and it probably won't for a little bit, because it's one of those things that I'm not sure what kind of shelves, how I want to do it. Shit, I really don't know, because I'm like, I need a place for my vacuums, and would it be good to have taller shelves for the vacuums, or shall I turn the one that I have my cans in right now into the cleaner closet and put all the vacuums in there? I don't know. So we just have to, I want to live with it for a little bit. It's better not to make quick decisions. So I'm going to have like no shelves in there, but I do have a, actually I do have a shelf that we use right now in our living room for our homeschool stuff. I brought it from our old house. It's one of those things I thought I would use, and I just had it up in my office with a big giant table, and I realized, you know what? They don't match here, they're not gonna work. So the office became the holder of everything that I'm not gonna use. And so I was gonna bring the big giant long one down, but I feel like that's a little bit too big and it won't fit. So I'm like, maybe I should just do the shorter one, and we'll just stack the food on, it'll work. So today, that'll be one of our jobs, is to get all of this stuff in that closet, stacked up nice and neat. I'll probably, do I take it out of here? Because I wanna vacuum my floor. Maybe get a basket and load the basket. That would be good. So we need to we got to pick up in here so we can, vacuum and all that good stuff. And my favorite is when the robot vacuums not put away so it doesn't charge. And I'm like, the floor is all dirty. So we'll get it. So let me just clean up in here, pick up the mess. Easy pick up, do a vacuum, clean up my bathroom real quick, and then we'll keep moving on. Okay, the beautiful thing is there's not that many things in here. Like that closet's gonna be my snack closet, and I don't feel like we have tons of snacky things. So I don't know, I just have to rethink how I'm gonna do that closet. But for now, I guess it all loaded up in the one basket, and then I just carry the rest in there and sit on the floor, and we'll put the shelf in there today. So now my floor can be vacuumed. It's like getting it all picked up. I feel like we did this already, but that happens when you have a good holiday weekend. So I'm just gonna run the vacuum. I'm just wiping everything down real quick here. Just doing a quick wipe with a little bit of Mr. Clean, because that's what I have. I normally use vinegar. And then just wipe it down, wipe the shower doors down, and then I'm gonna run the vacuum in here, just the big one, to stick up all the hair. So for a back to normal routine day, I feel like I got the work that I wanted to get, the beginning work. It's like I feel like my daily upkeep just before, you know, the kids get up and we get moving and do our stuff. And now I want to focus on food for the day because we don't have a lot in here, or we do. I just got to see what I got. And then won't have time to work on it tonight for dinner because I have to be running during dinner time. And then the kids will get up, do their thing. I'll focus on school, and then we'll work on our extra project. I feel like that is going to be a good structure for today. So I can go in my refrigerator here and see what I even have in here for after the holidays. So let me do a little quick cleanup. So those I don't have to worry about organizing nicely in there because they will get eaten up. It's the leftover Danimals from Christmas. So this is all like use up, gather your fragments type thing. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do Salisbury steak for dinner tonight. And so I thought I've got to cook these up because these are getting yucky. Sweet potatoes, and I've got acorn squash, and I've got this little bit of bologna. So I'm thinking, well, for dinner, let's do dinner. That with squash and the sweet potatoes, I can eat that this week as well. Lunch is gonna be like a mixture of everything, and probably for a couple days. I'm gonna make bologna out of this. I've got some pickles left. These are banana nut muffins. I have egg roll in a bowl. I pulled one of those out. We've got some sliders. We've got pizza, and we've got this right here. My kids loved it for a little bit. They're not a fan of it so much anymore. So what I did yesterday is I took a bag of these and opened them up, put them in the blender, and blended them with a little bit of milk, and they drink it. So whatever works. It's like, sometimes they go through phases where they like, sometimes they don't. So I'm thinking this, and I've got a big thing of cheese. I've got to put in smaller bags because it'll, after you touch it and get it out, you got to be careful it doesn't mold. So I'm like thinking, all right, this is gathering, using things that I'm gathering, using up things so I don't have to go to the store. I will have to go to get some staples, but I think for today, as long as I got breakfast, which I'll have a smoothie, there's yogurt, there is waffles in there, there's egg. I pulled out one pancake on a stick I found in the freezer. Someone can have that too, or there is, did I say breakfast burrito? That's in there too. So plenty of choices for breakfast, or there's cereal as well. So let me do something with this stuff here, and we will make food. Okay, gather that fragments, right? So I'm gonna put on this cookie sheet right here, all the stuff for lunch, because there's a lot, like there's some sliders here that we can use up. Again, if it doesn't get eaten up, that's okay. But if it does, then yay. So, I mean, that's gonna be a lot, I think, right here. We have got some of these things. Gather fragments using things I have. So I'm going to put together my, let me just open this. The kids aren't ready to be awake yet, but I'm just going to take this stuff, plop this in here, and grind it all up with a little bit of milk. They like that. It's one of those things that it's like, they loved them before, they don't love them anymore. And maybe when they were younger, it's easier to eat like a, you know, a little frozen cup of yogurt, but everything changes. kids' taste change, but they love it this way. So who knows? Just one of those things. So instead of wasting it, we'll just grind it. It's gonna be pretty frozen, so I'm gonna open them, put them in here, and let it sit for just a few minutes so it can kind of, you know, thaw down a little bit. I have my silicone liners back, so I have these in the freezer all month. We finally used up all of our freezer breakfast stuff. I have them down to, I have a little bit of waffles that we'll use up for the next couple days, and breakfast burritos, and then I have a thing of apple muffins. I think that's it. So that's good. So that lasted well over a month for sure. Okay, then what I'm gonna do here is get out the food processor. And I've got bologna here. This is the ring bologna. And make a little bit of sandwich bread. It's very tiny, so it's not gonna be a ton, but we'll make do with what it is. Okay, definitely have to take off the skin on this one. Just peel off the skin, and then just kind of chunk it up, put it in here. This will be something we can use up for just a sandwich spread. I've got a little bit of chicken salad in there as well. So again, it's not very much, but we're using it fragments. I'm just gonna throw my pickles right in here. We're gonna do like 2 pickles. 2 pickles? Can I just put everything in here? Let me go get my stuff. I feel like we can. Let's put a little bit of garlic in here. Or a lot, I guess. Onion powder's all hard. Let's grind this first, and then we'll add the Miracle Whip. Okay, beautiful. So I've got a little bit of sandwich spread right here. We've also got the chicken salad, and we'll put it in crackers because I think we're out of bread. And then I've got my big giant container of Miracle Whip turned upside down so I can put it in a little container for the refrigerator. So I feel like I've got all the fragments gathered up for what I have to do, cleaned up, washed dishes. So I'm gonna make up dinner tonight. Dinner is gonna be Salisbury steak. This is from my cookbook, our family cookbook. These are things that we've used for years. A lot of people ask, have you changed the way you eat since moving to Florida? No, in the summer we did a little bit different because we were new and we moved, and there wasn't like a lot of, I felt like I was so busy doing everything else that I didn't really get to do my homemaking and making food, things I enjoy doing. So of course we ate different for a while, seasons, and now it's like, okay, I love to cook. So all these things, we've been making these since way back in the beginning. So Salisbury steak is in here, page 106. If you can't get my cookbook, guess what? You can go to my blog and you can get everything for free. There's no sign up, there's no nothing. You can just go on there and find whatever you like to make. So this made this, used to make this all the time when I had my first 3 kids. I remember making this. So I'm gonna, oops, I got my hamburger. I used to never, one thing I never did was, I've always made these and then froze them when I got the meat raw. But then my mom had made meatloaf one time and she was just thawing her hamburger, and then she made the meatloaf and it tasted just fine. And I'm like, why would I never think to do that? So I have just thawed my meat in my sink. I'm gonna add the ingredients instead of putting on the screen because that takes extra time and today is gonna be busy. Can I just talk to you through it? We can do that, right? So it's 2 pounds of ground beef, and you're gonna add about 3/4 cup of seasoned breadcrumbs. So let's just kind of estimate. These aren't seasoned. I'm gonna add a bunch of spices in here. So I'm gonna add some, I've got this, I'm using up my spices too. This is a steak blend. Just kind of put this, basically garlic and deliciousness, I'm sure. And some onion powder. I'm sure there's onion in that other one, but the more the merrier. This is garlic too. There we go. And then you're gonna add, it says beef blend. I guess I'll do beef blend. Ooh. Just a teaspoon. Okay, so then you're gonna add 1/4 cup of mustard. So get your mustard and squeeze it in there. Okay, 1/4 cup mustard and 1/4 cup of ketchup. There we go, and then is that it? And salt and pepper, but I know there's salt and pepper in there. And just mix that up. We're gonna mix this up and we're gonna form it into patties, and then we fry them, right? Yes. So let me get my pan out and I'll make the patties, and I'll put a little bit of oil in, and then we'll just cook them. Here, a little bit of oil in the pan, just mix it up. So the good thing is that is gonna fry up over there, and then I'm gonna put it in a casserole dish and then bake it in the oven, and I'll add it over egg noodles. So I'm gonna take, I was gonna put these, or do I bake it? Oh, hold on. I think I'm gonna put these in my slow cooker. I was debating what to do. I don't want them to be like, you know, crispy or hard, so I think I'm just gonna take all of these, literally put them in here. I put some foil down and put this in here. Just put a lid on it and turn it on. Lower, high. I think that'll work. So I think you should put water in it. It's been a while. So So that'll be good. That will get heated up. I can just use that and eat it. No one else is gonna eat those but me. Maddie might have some, but that'll be it. So we're gonna fry these. I'm looking, what else do I gotta do here? So I've got boxes on my counter. I wanna open these. These are from Miss Barbara for my teenagers, and she always gives them good stuff. I'm gonna say, I think it's a chopsticks. Ooh, those are pretty. Let me open these up. We have some, I don't even, these are porcelain. We have, oh, that's sharp. We had some, and then, you know, they get used, they get lost. I only have like a few in my drawer. It's kind of time to replace, not replace, just add to our silverware and our chopstick drawer. Look at those. Those are pretty. They're porcelain. Nice, Miss Barbara. I'm gonna wash those up. Those are good. She's so sweet. She's always taking care of my kiddos. I'm like being the grandma. I love it. There's another set. Wonderful. My kids love chopsticks. You know they do. I got them for Christmas. These, I got it on Temu, and it was called a gaming snack eater. Basically, it looks like chopsticks, and you put your finger through it, and they were like literally like 25 cents. And they can just, it's like, it works like a chopstick to pick up a snack. You're supposed to be able to play your video games, and then the sticks stick out, and you can still grab your snacks. But they like it because they use chopsticks to eat like popcorn and cheese puffs and things. And I'm like, that's a smart idea. I would have never thought to do chopsticks for cheese balls and popcorn because your fingers get all yucky. I'm like, that is a very smart idea. So let me look here. I've got another one here. This is my Dowen. I like Dowen company. I like their baking dishes and all that. You guys know what I do because I'm like replacing all my glass ones, like the Pyrex ones, with the white ones. And so I have, let's see. Ooh, these are, let me show you what I got. These are little souffle cups. We used to have these, and we didn't bring them with us. Well, look at that's rubber, so that'll stay nice. Look at that. Open the plastic. So those are really good because that'll make that stay. I like that. So my goal is to kind of like, I've got a lot of plastic stuff I'm trying to like weed out because they're like getting old, getting yucky, and I kind of cleaned things out and got rid of a lot that just, they don't last forever. And so my glass Pyrex baking like pans I have, I did a lot of freezer meals, a lot of them are just getting like cloudy and scratched and old, and so I've been replacing them with these because they're nicer that way. So this will be added to my collection, so when you bring one in, you can send one out. And I had a credit for I usually get them on Amazon, but you can get them through Walmart, which is kind of cool, and so that's why I got these. So I've got this is what I'm gonna put my beef patties in to bake in the oven, and then I've got these little cups. It came with the cups. I'm like, oh, that would be great. Look at the lid stick on. Oh, nice. Oh, like you can burp the air out maybe. That's kind of fun. Okay, this is gonna be really good. So I'll be using this for my dinner. I'm gonna wash it first. I was washing those cups, and I'm like, I'm not a souffle cup person, but like we always put, what we do for these, we put our dips in them, like anything, or like any kind of ranch or dipping sauce, and I always just have to put plastic over it. It's nice because these go on, it's like, and it holds that seal. If you pull it on, the lid doesn't come off. So that's kind of nice. Nice quality, just good quality. Like my Dowen stuff hasn't gotten broken. My glass stuff definitely has gotten broken, but not the Dowen stuff, so it's good. Salisbury steak is cooking. It's brown on the other side. As soon as that's done, I'm gonna put it over here in my casserole dish, and then I'm gonna mix up the gravy ingredients for it and pour it on top, cover it with foil, and we'll be able to bake it for dinner, and then that will be done. I'm gonna make some noodles with it. I was gonna do some bread too, but I don't know, it's getting later. Do I do bread too? It takes, throw it in the thing, right? It would be easy. Would it be easy? It'd be easy. Let me get that out too. Might as well. Yeah, might as well. Okay, the meat's all brown, so let's put that in here. I had a little piece of that hamburger. It is so good. I forget how delicious and tasting this is. It's a good dish. And then I'm gonna add, it's gonna be 2.5 cups of beef broth. I'm gonna have to add my beef bouillon here with water to make like a beef broth here. I'm doing the same pan. How much do you add? Taste it. So the recipe originally says to fry up an onion and some butter, but I'm gonna use onion powder. It's okay, you can do that. And it's a little bit of Worcestershire, I'm looking, right? However you say it, Worcester sauce. I say it wrong, but Worcestershire is how I'm gonna say it. And then it's salt and pepper and 1 tablespoon of ketchup. So 2.5 cups of beef bouillon. and then add your salt and pepper, cut up in like a half onion. You can fry in butter to begin with. This is good. Okay, this is gonna come to a boil. I've got to add cornstarch and what? Oh, it says mix half a cup of the beef broth with cornstarch. That's gonna be cold water. So that's okay, just do a little bit more. It's okay to have a little bit more gravy. What is it, how many tablespoons? 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Oh, did it not come out of there? Can you see anything here? Okay, there we go. So this is gonna come to a boil, and then stir this cornstarch together. You gotta mix it with cold and then put it all together and it'll thicken it up. Then this, I'm gonna pour over the meat patties and then put it in the oven and bake it. And then we're gonna serve it over egg noodles. So I will get another pot out, boil some water. So this, I need to get the real lid for this, it's just gonna be temporary lid. So I'm just gonna stir this in here. And this will be your nice gravy. Let it come to a boil, and then I'll pour it over top. I was gonna do homemade bread, which I could do, and then I realized I have crescent rolls. I bought crescent rolls for pigs in a blanket, which I did not make, and then I have crescent rolls for veggie pizza that I did not make, and that's okay. So maybe, you know what, maybe I can do the pigs in a blanket this week or something. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just use it as dinner bread. I might just do that too. You got these big plans. We always got these big plans to do stuff, and then the day comes. This year it was hard because it was like a little bit of sickness going on. Different people and different kids, so not everybody was eating. Didn't really feel like doing anything. I, for one, like when I know there is sickness going on in the house, I like to make sure I'm drinking a lot of good water with vitamin C and getting more rest. So I think the sickness part, I just got more the tiredness, and so I realized like I was still going, not feeling completely sick, but I was just tired. So definitely good. It's good. You know what? It's okay. Next year we can do pigs in a blanket. Let me pour this over the meat. Everything ready, because again, my day is gonna get away from me. Later this afternoon is when life gets busy, and it's like, oh, I don't have time to do dinner. I have to get out the door. I have to be out the door at 4, and I won't be home until 5, and then I have to leave again at 6, or well, a little bit before 6. So it's just one of those busier nights, and then I still have to edit today's videos. So I don't want to do too much that I'm going to be out of, like too much running towards the end of the day. You know what I mean? Too much getting things done that I can do this morning. So let's do these, roll them out. All right, so I am gonna be done. I'm looking at my list. I'm like, okay, did I get everything accomplished? I needed to get the bologna spread. I need Salisbury steak. I'm just gonna work on that drawer this afternoon when I get a break, but this will be breakfast with the other stuff, and then the lunch stuff I'll throw in a few minutes in the oven to kind of eat that while we're doing our school. Battery died. So dinner is in the oven, baking the meat stuff, and then I've got some noodles boiling here. I'm gonna take that lid off. It's not the right lid. And then when that's done, I'm gonna open that up. I'm gonna put the noodles, just pour it on top, and then I'm gonna just cover, and that's gonna be dinner. It'll stay warm. The little triangle things, crescent rolls, they are cooking. Hold on. The crescent rolls are going in the oven. Those, I'll just take those out and put them in a bowl, and then I'll get some veggies. I'll go out to my freezer. I've got a lot of freezer veggies, so I'll go find something, I don't know what, and just maybe put it in a pan on the stove or microwave or something. So that'll be good. So now my food is done. Now I can focus on the school aspect of life and getting kids, their kind of stuff, getting that done, and then we'll do some chores together. Like we have a lot of stuff like outside. We're gonna, all of our inflatables, it's kind of cold out, so they're deflating because it's like 59 degrees outside, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, why don't, but they need to have chlorine on them because they get mold like in the cup holder. So I'm gonna have them take the air compressor outside, blow those up, and then we're gonna like just sprinkle some chlorine on it and then let it sit in the sun, just rinse them off, let them dry, and then we'll deflate them and then fold them up, put them out for the summertime when we're ready for the pool floaties, because it's just too chilly to be out in the water, but it's okay to swim in it. So I think that will be good. We'll focus on that, and then we've got to clean up all our beach stuff outside. We are going to bring all our DVDs downstairs to put in our drawers, and the kids got their rooms to clean up. And I'm just thinking anything else that we're going to do. I just wrote like little jobs for them, like we're going to be filling up the refrigerator in our bedroom, and you know, dishes put away. That'll be another job, and bathrooms clean up, and laundry fold, those kind of things that you don't see. But for the most part, my part is done, and I can focus on the other things. So I'll be back in a little bit, and we'll probably organize the cabinet or have lunch. I'll show you whatever. My lunch, what I did is I heated up egg roll in a bowl right here. This was just, remember I threw it in the freezer? I just pulled these out of the freezer, and you don't have to do anything with them. They're delicious. So I'm eating this up for lunch to use it up. I had 2 containers. One got dropped out of the refrigerator and broke everywhere. So I only have 1, but that's okay. I'm eating it up, gathering those fragments. All right, so it has been a busy afternoon. We did, the kids, we had breakfast. We did our reading for the day, and we're reading the Cheap by the Dozen, the old book. Do you guys remember that book? The old one. That's really good. So we started reading that today, and then we did our school. Got that done, then we did a bunch of chores. So a lot of chores that we did were like a lot of extra chores. So what we have literally 10,000 hangers. I don't know how we have so many hangers, but we have so many hangers, and there's so many random ones. So I was like, okay, I had them up in the closet, and we put them, I think Brooklyn put them all rainbow color all the way in a row. But they fit all the way across. Well, problem is my bins for Christmas, I can only stack 2 high with the hangers. So I need to be able to stack 3 high. So what I'm gonna do is I'm like, I usually could care less about switching out colors of hangers. I really was like, whatever, randomly. The kids are like, well, I want all black, or I want all white. So I'm like, okay. So what I did is I changed all my hangers out in my bedroom to black, because we have a lot of those. Which, do you have to? No, but I did. And then we got rid of like most of the multicolor ones. I think Jade and Brooklyn have all set colors right now. I think Autumn and Maddie do as well. So it's just the boys, and I'll do that like another day. But for now, I'm like, okay, so I was able to take a whole lot out so I can give those away, because we have just a ton of hangers. Because I'm like, how do we get so many hangers? But I think it was all our winter clothes that had extra hangers. So it was good. So we did like that. We took all of our Christmas decor down. So we got all of that taken down and put in the garage. So we're gonna have Greg put that up on the racks later. We did that outside. We went out and we're gonna take all the floaties and deflate them. So we had to put chlorine like on some, because they had some mold. And so we've got all that on there. They're all sitting dry, and I just turned the pool on so it can be warm. Hopefully it can be warm for swimming tonight. And then we got that done. We did steam mop on the floor. Maxine got a bath, fed Maxine, water Maxine. What else? Took the trash out to the road. And then, is that all the work we did today? And then clean the bathroom down here. Boys got their laundry out. We're doing all the laundry, tons of laundry. I put my bed back together. So there's been a lot going on that I didn't film at all. So it's been busy, and I'm like, and then I was just in my room, and I'm like, it's just a lot. Like when I just have like household stuff and work to do and editing, that kind of stuff, I'm like, it makes for a long day. And running, that makes for a long day. And then throw school in there, it makes for a longer day. So today I was like, okay, it's gonna be busy. I have to get school done. I wanna get this thing done. I have to go pick up, I have to run. It's just a lot of extra. And I was like, all right, Lord, I'm gonna get this done no matter what, right? It's like I can stay up late and get it done. And then I was just in my room, I was praying, just doing a silent prayer when I was in there. And I was like, it's okay, I'm gonna make it work. And then I came out, and someone came to our house, and they were like, you know, I'm gonna be in the area. I'd like to be able to pick up, you know, it was for my daughters, pick them up, and then you don't have to go out today. And I was like that was just a random thing. I was like, they would have never known that I could have used the extra hand picking up today. And I was like, thank you, Lord. That was like a blessing, huge. And I'm like, you think about it, and, you know, ask, God says, ask and you shall receive. And it's just the little things, even the little things like picking up and taking for a ride, because it makes your day a little bit busier. So now I'm like, wow, I got to come in and just go, that's awesome. So just made me go, okay, I don't have to race through everything so much. I still got some time to get things done. So I was thankful, very thankful for God. Just like answered prayer, just in the everyday things like that. So this is what I'm gonna work on right now. So we've got all these drawers. I've got all my plant things up there. We'll decorate all this later. The wall decor stuff will come eventually, but the drawers are huge. So I can get my vacuum out, because there is some food in there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some blankets in here, and like store extra blankets. And then I'm also gonna do school stuff. We have school books, the ones that we use currently, and ones that I have extra, and then all of our DVDs, because we have our DVD player down here. And then I'm thinking, we have a lot of games too, but we're gonna get a new TV stand for upstairs, because that one I told you is kind of like, it's definitely got ruined in the move, and that's okay. I should have taken it apart like I took apart everything else, but it's all good. I think the stuff I took apart I didn't want to put back together very much. So no worries. It's okay. We got another one coming, hopefully in a few weeks. And then I think I'm gonna leave the games up there. So we have like the game stuff up there. So go get the vacuum. We'll suck all this out. Okay, we've gone through our fair share of DVDs over the years. It's like we had so many, and then they get ruined with the kids over the years, all that fun stuff. And then we just I just never replaced them because they were just watching what was online. And so we have videos. I don't have an abundance, but we do have pretty much. If we like something, we'll get it. So I put all these in here. I think we need to like enforce the once in a while, like let's watch a movie, but we have to watch what we have in here instead of online, which is fun too. But this is we just have tons of DVDs. So this is good. So 2 DVDs, which is really good. I feel like this is going to be a good thing here. I think this one, I might put like my extra school books in, stuff that I don't need right now, but I do want to be able to access it if I need it. Good, so I'm doing good putting stuff in here. I was gonna put this in here, but it's really tall to have this. Maddie got something different, so I'm thinking to put these in here. I need to one day write down to have the kids to resharpen the pencils. That's always a good thing to do once in a while. There's enough sharpeners in there for now. So I'm gonna put these in here, and I can put this in the drawer, and this is working out so good. I was just upstairs and I was like, what else can I put in here? So I think I'm gonna bring my cookbooks and put those in the drawers here too. Gather it, make some space, it's always a good thing. After looking, I'm like, this will have our current school that we use each day. This I might leave for like extra candles because I have a lot of extra candles. And maybe stuff that I don't want to put, I don't know, extra candles, something, we'll see. Kleenexes, that kind of, let me get my Kleenexes. I'm gonna put Kleenexes in a drawer, right, so they're out. And then it's like we've got our extra school supplies, pencils, all that there. These are gonna be DVDs and movies, and I have all of this. So I'm thinking to put one for blankets. They're all out now, but come summer, we won't have all our blankets out. So these will go in here. One of those things that we don't use that many blankets, so like these will probably be ones I weed out eventually in time, but for now, they're okay to go in because everything else is out and we use it. So blankets go there. I'm thinking I'll put my cookbooks right here. Okay, so this is good. I'm like, see, like I have a ton of candles. And I also have some decor in my room that I probably put out like in the springtime, so this might be a good drawer to hold it. I put some extra remotes in here, like the LED one, you don't usually use that. This is the DVD remote, but I'm pretty sure it hooked up automatically and it works with the other one. So I'll leave it in here with a lighter. So I'm like thinking, I don't have to fill it too full. So we have like extras in here, school stuff. This is my cookbooks, regular books. I have a whole empty drawer, which will be nice because come summer, we won't need all of our blankets. I'll need a place to store them. So I'm like thinking, that's good. I'm like, this is filled up. That's what I want to do. I'd love to decorate, put the pictures up, but that's another day. It's been a good, busy day today. So I'm looking in here, my sweet potatoes are definitely done right here. I'm gonna leave them in here to be heated, just take them out. I'm gonna open mine up and have it for dinner tonight. We've got dinner in the oven, and I think that's it. We've got our little crescent roll things finished. I'm finished. I think I'm finished for the day. I'm gonna close today's video because the rest of my day is gonna be a little bit busy. We're gonna finish up, clean up the backyard. We'll have a ton of laundry to fold and put away. I gotta edit today's video, and then have dinner. It'll be good. So I need to take a walk. We're gonna take Maxine for a walk and get out and take walks. It's sunny. Good to get out and do that when you have those busier days. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Lots going on. I feel like it was a busy day today. Maybe for me, maybe not when I go to edit, but it definitely was busy, I feel like. So come back tomorrow. We'll do more. I got more organizing. We got stuff to do here. So have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.